everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is basically some tips on how to grow natural hair, not just natural hair but hair in general. Some of these tips you may already know, and if you do, awesome. If you don't, I hope you learned something from this video. But I'm just going to give you guys 10 tips on how to grow your hair, and I'm going to sound like a hypocrite. I'm going to sound like a hypocrite in this video because this list that I'm about to give you, I probably did very few, but I'm just going to give you a list so you guys can know how you can improve the health of your hair, allowing it to grow. But just a disclaimer, everyone's hair grows differently at different rates, and everyone has different, everyone is different, so everyone's hair grows differently. And yes, so I don't think my hair is really long, and I don't think my hair is short either, but I cut my hair in February, and since then I've cut it like 3 or 4 times. Not cut it, but I trimmed it, and it reaches literally, you guys seen when my hair was straight, it reaches up about to here, but it shrinks up when it's curly. I feel like within these, how many months has this been? I got my hair in February. It's about to be a year. It's about to be 1 year since I big chopped my hair and became natural. But I think for about a year this is a good amount of growth. And yeah, anyways, I'm rambling. I'm going to get on to the tips. They're in my phone, and babe just texted me. He says hey. So hey guys, let me just respond to babe real quick. So the first tip is to get rid of damaged ends. My hair is the ends are kind of just a teeny tiny bit straggly because I did just have my hair straightened, but nothing a little trim can't fix. You always want to cut your damaged ends because I don't even need to get into detail, but if your ends are damaged, you want to get rid of those so that your hair can flourish and look beautiful and just be bomb. Tip number 2 is, if your hair is dry, you want to keep it moisturized. And by moisturized, I mean you want to seal the moisture in your hair, whether that's a cream or this is another tip. You want to deep condition either weekly or every other week. Just make sure you get some type of moisture in your hair. You can deep condition, you can use any cream. I have a bunch of them. You can use any cream and then seal that with an oil. I like to use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in my hair. My hair doesn't really like coconut oil. Let me know what kind of oil your hair likes, but my hair doesn't really like coconut oil, so I stick to olive oil, and that works perfect, and it seals moisture in your hair. And moisturized hair would not break off as much as dry hair would, so you want to keep your hair moisturized. Tip number 3 is you want to keep your hair tangle free, because when it comes time to wash your hair and you're ripping through those knots, that's just going to cause more breakage, and it's going to break your hair off, and your hair is not going to look like it's growing. So what I like to do is either once or twice a week between my washes, I like to spray my hair with a little bit of water and leave it and just detangle it. I will either throw it up in a bun after that, or just do another wash and go, which is like my in between washes routine. So yeah, that's how I keep my hair detangled, and detangled hair will not get matted up and break off, and just keep your hair detangled. Tip number 4 is an obvious one. I don't really need to say much about it, but you want to stay away from chemicals such as hair dyes, texturizers, relaxers. If it has toxic chemicals or anything that changes your hair texture or your curl pattern or anything, you want to stay away from that, because no. And this is where I come out sounding like a hypocrite. I have dyed my hair maybe a few times and I regret it, but you move on in life. So you don't want to do chemicals in your hair. Yes, you can color your hair, but if you're on a growth journey, you don't want to color your hair because that'll just slow down the process. Tip number 5 is you want to stay away from hair ties that are, those elastic ones that have the little metal clip in it, because those metal clips and you doing the ponytail, that can break your hair off in where that ponytail is, and that hair will be shorter than the rest of the hair. But you just want to stay away from anything that is tight on your hair, whether that be the hair scrunchie or even your hairstyle itself. You do not want your hair to be tight, and yeah, that'll just break your hair. Tip number 6 is you want to stay away from the straightener. You want to stay away from direct heat that goes on your hair, because heat is not good. Yes, you can use heat, just like I said, yes, you can use color, but you want to use it either in moderation or limit it, or you know, you don't want to, especially if you're on a growth journey, you do not want heat to, you know, you don't want that to interfere with the growth of your hair. I'm trying to stay away from heat because I've straightened my hair plenty of times in 2016 and 2017. I do not want to use that much heat in my hair because I do not want to damage my curls, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to either. So stay away from that heat just for a little bit. Tip number 7 is you want to clarify your hair to remove any buildup, because buildup is what blocks your pores. Your pores blocks where your buildup blocks your hair growth. It blocks your pores that allow the hair to just grow like a flower. So don't be afraid to use shampoo, because that clarifies your hair. I would suggest to switch to a sulfate free shampoo. You want to make sure your scalp is clean so your hair can sprout like a flower. Tip number 8 is to co-wash more often, and that ties in with my second tip, which is keeping your hair moisturized. Co-washing changed my life, guys. You have no idea. My hair is really dry, if you don't know, and co-washing puts more moisture in my hair, and that's what you want your hair to be. You want your hair to be moisturized so that it won't break off when it's dry. Co-washing allows for your hair to clean without, you know, over cleaning. So you can co-wash like in between days that you shampoo. Like you can shampoo every other week and then every other week co-wash, and that will keep your hair moisturized. So try that if you haven't already. Tip number 9 is to use silk or satin bonnets, scarves, and pillowcases. I swear to you, that changed my life. I have 2 of them right here. I have a purple one and I have a black one, and my pillowcase is a satin pillowcase that I got actually from CVS, or was it Walgreens? One of those. I got it for like $8, and I swear I love it so much. If I forget to put on my bonnet, or if I don't feel like wearing my bonnet, I go to bed and my pillowcase covers me. Tip number 10 is to use products that cater to your hair type and cater to your hair. If you have thick hair, you don't want to use a product that says it's catered for thin hair. You don't want to use a product that's catered for thick hair. If you have thin hair, you want to use stuff that cater to your hair texture, hair type, hair pattern, hair. With that being said, I hope to take my own tips into consideration, because I'm now on a growth journey, and you guys can keep up with me on that. I'm about to make a year of being natural. So this is the length that my hair is at now, and I want my curly hair to be as long as how my straight hair is now, so about here. So I give myself about a year to a year and a half to get my hair to that length, and you guys can keep up with me while I do that. I hope your hair flourishes and you love your natural hair. Just want you to love your hair the way you love your hair. So if you guys like my video, just be sure to give me a thumbs up, and comment down below any suggestions you may have for me, or any video ideas you want to see from me, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. Also, add me on Snapchat. I add you guys back, and follow me on my Instagram, because I will be posting there more often, and you guys can see more insight of my life. But so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video.